Rongo ki te tangi a te kori mako. Kōrero flowing out the hooker force. Kaupapa relevant, kaupapa out of bounds, kaupapa exigent, kaupapa paramount. Nā ko nā whakapiri mai ki te kaupapa tino whakahira hira whakarongo pi kari kari mai. Hare hare mai, o Taringa hare hare mai. We gotta gather up close everybody. Gather up close everybody. Kani move that body. Kani move that body.
E ngā hau a whio, e ngā hau mā raki o te mā tonga, o te mā uru taino atu ki te mā whiti. E ngā hau whakapure a tāwhiri mātea, tēnā rā koutou katoa. Anei, te punua pāhoa Taringa, e whakapāho atu nei te pokapū o te awa mutu.
Te pokapū.
Te pokapū.
O te awa mutu.
Te awa mutu.
Bustling metropolis.
Tana kiu. Kei raro hoki nei te manaakitanga te wānanga o Aotearoa. Me te taunaki hoki, te māngai pāho, me te reo irirangi. Me te reo irirangi?
Me irirangi te motu.
Me irirangi te motu. It's all right to get it wrong, because you know what's right. Hoi no, tēnā koutou katoa i aku rangatira o ngai Taringa. O tērā ki a koe, Erika, tēnā rātu koe.
Tēnā koe.
Mea o tātou whakaro ki tō tātou hoa, a Paraone.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
feeling
having
a bit-
a great time over in Fiji.
He's feeling a bit under the weather, in the better weather of Fiji. So
Yeah.
ngā manaakitanga ki a koe e hoa, o tira ko tō tira haere, tō tira hararei. No reira, yeah.
Lap it up, have fun.
Ai, Bulavinaka, I hear Steph Curry's over there. Does that mean he'll get curry goat? Because people think he's the goat and they make good curry goat in Fiji.
E aua. But I know that Paraone, our friend Paraone, was looking forward to trying a crab curry.
Oh, curried crab, yes. Yeah, I would too. Yum. Hoi no, e mihi ana. So yeah,
Ai.
Papa Paraone's away and the kids will play with the microphones, all alone, in the zone.
On episode. Rima te kau ma whau.
Rima te kau ma whā, tū whai whau e te dau, e te iwi. No reira, hoki mai koutou mai.
Hoki mai.
Ai, and this week is iwi o te Wiki.
Hoki
However,
Whakamuri.
yeah, we thought it pertinent to have a bit of a hoki whakamuri because of all the iwi we've covered. And we just want to kia whakatairanga anō i ētahi o ngā iwi, kāre anō kia ātarangona.
Yeah, it's not that we weren't prepared or anything.
We're always prepared. We are always prepared 5 seconds before the mics go on.
Aye,
Or
aye.
always prepared in hindsight.
Yes.
Aye, we thought it'd be best to have a hoki whakamuri, just to when you stir the pot to get the flavours from the bottom, because you you can't see through the hinu and the watercress.
Yeah.
So,
or
and-
like,
and-
when all the riwai and the watercress is on the top and you have to go digging around the bottom for the meat.
Yeah. And then you realise, oh my gosh, there's a doughboy and some meat, and I haven't even seen that before. So we're digging it up. We're digging up the goodness e te iwi with a hoki whakamuri mō ngā iwi o te wiki, tēnei wiki.
Engari,
Engari,
he kiwahata.
he kiwahata
Okay,
tātou, he kiwahata. Look what happens when kawehe ana Paraone. Hoi no, our kiwaha this week is just as something to express the frequent use or the frequenting of something.
All right.
Yeah, and it is hono hono.
Oh, hono hono.
Hono hono.
Hono hono.
Hono hono.
I would take that to mean join.
Join. Well, you think of that's how I thought of it, as like hono to join. Hono hono, does that mean like it's always adjoined? Anyway, that's just a kimi. But hono hono is like, you may have heard the kiwaha. We've used the kiwaha. Heri te tonu. Heri te tonu, te haere, te tangata ki
always
te puna,
blah, blah, blah,
puna
blah,
koko. Yeah. So that person always goes to the swimming pools.
Yeah.
So heri te tonu te haere. Heri te tonu taku haere ki hia.
I'm always going here and there.
Yeah. So you take heri te tonu out and you put in hono hono.
Okay.
He hono hono taku kai I tēnei kai, tēnei momo kai.
I always eat this type of food.
He hono hono tō mau I o krakataira.
Ai.
E te iwi.
Nā te mea he hānea nei.
Ai, he hānea. He hono hono te hānea ne o nei. These are always comfortable. So,
Okay.
Yeah, Erica's flexing her white Crocs today in the studio.
Yeah, not very white at the moment, but yeah.
Well, sort of off greyish, sort of like early morning teeth.
Could I say, he hono hono tō āhua hātakehi? Does that mean
He hono hono tō āhua
like
hātikehi.
you're always a hard case?
Well, you can say, he hono hono tō rawerawe. He hono hono tō hātikehi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You're always crack up. You're always been hard case. Yeah. He hono hono tā tātou whakarongo ki ene waiata. We always listen to this song.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go, te ui, hono hono.
Te hono.
So we took some grabs out from some past iwi o te wiki, and the ones I've chose were actually the ones that I weren't on, because those are the best ones to listen back on.
Yeah, and the one
so-
I chose and like the ones I was thinking of were ones that I wasn't on either.
Yeah.
I hate listening to the episodes that I'm on. I mean, I just don't.
Yeah,
I
same,
just don't listen
same.
to
It's
Taringa
bad.
anymore because
Yeah.
I don't want to hear myself.
Yeah. I actually do just for a bit of rangahau. Like the other day I was listening to one of the ones of the Kawanga Whare, just to listen to type of karakia
yeah,
and stuff
that was
like
a cool
that.
ep.
Yeah, and me te iwi, we're coming up into Mahuru Māori, and we'll talk a little bit about that towards the end of the ep. However, I like going back to the Mahuru Māori ones because a lot of them are entirely into reo Māori, and they're just good for recapping on your reo, testing your reo strengths. Yeah, your 1RM maxes and your te reo.
Ooh,
Yeah. Hoi no, let's go to, this is ep 244, and our kai kōrero te Matahia Paul Hines
And Peter Meihana.
and Peter Meihana, and they talk about Rangitāne. No reira, whakarongo mai.
Whātonga I whai a toi te huatahi, mai Hawaii ki Aotearoa nei. I roto I te waka kurahaupo, ka tau ki tonga pōrutu I te tau hauauru, ka tai ki whakatāne, ka kite a toi kona. Nāwai ka hunuku ki nuku taurua. Ka noho rātau ki nuku taurua, ko nā whātonga rako te waipara ka puta ko tara, te whanganui a tara, taua tarana. Whātonga ka moia reretua ka puta ko tautoki, ka moia tautoki I a waipuna te mokopuna, nā kupe ka puta ko Rangitāne. So koena te honohononga o ngā iwi o ngai tara muaupoko a me Rangitāne. So ka heke rātou mai nuku taurua ki te whanganui a tara nei, I ki ai rātou ko te ponga ihu o te motu, nāwai ka noho mai rātou I konei. So ka noho pū rātou I here taunga, I roto I ngā whakareanga ka heke ki roto tamaki nui a rua, ka heke tonu ki Manawatu, ka heke ki roto Wairarapa. Nā, he wā tōna I noho ai a Rangitāne mai here taunga ki tamaki nui a rua, Wairarapa, Manawatu, te rātu taha o tararua pai maunga, heke rawa mai ki te tauihu o te waka. So tēnā te tapere nui a Rangitāne.
That was cool, because like I've looked into our waka migration stories from around the Mātātua rohe.
Yeah.
And, Toi comes up as one of the first sort of settlers or whatever, migrators came here looking for his mokopuna. And then it was cool that an iwi way down there, Rangitāne, has links back to Toi as well. And then he even mentioned kupe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the part that I enjoyed too. And I think in every iwi o te wiki, it's sort of the opening remarks I like hearing, because most of our kai kōrero start with the whakapapa,
Yeah.
the reason of the name, the boundaries.
Yeah.
And yeah, his kōrero, te Matahia po, his kōrero about how he said whātonga followed Toi. And the kōrero that we grew up knowing was Toi went
looking for whātonga.
when came looking for whātonga.
Yeah.
So that's another interesting kōrero. And because we have these, e te iwi, as you get to delve more into our waka kōrero, you will notice that Toi and kupe, these are sort of like the paramount rangatiro, or we
like
can pretty much
the first.
Yeah, we can pretty much all whakapapa to these people.
Ngā tini a Toi, and
Aye.
what would the equivalent of kupe be?
Ngā tini anoa, a kupe. So there's a lot of kōrero that starts coming out, and the amount of travelling that takes place, because they have already settled in the northern parts of Te Ika Maui, as mentioned, as Peter Meihana mentions well into the episode. So that's the interesting part, neha.
Yeah. And also, I felt like the interesting part in that episode was the dynamic of having two kai kōrero.
Absolutely.
And like it was like a tuakana taina thing going on, because, Peter is a lot older than Te Matahiapo.
Aye.
And then it was just really cool to see the different knowledge coming out.
Yeah, that was a good mix. And, you know, of course, Te Matahiapo, he tangata kōrero Māori.
Aye.
Pira meihana, ko ia te kai hītori. Eh?
Yeah.
That's where his expertise
Hard
are
out.
in. So I think it was a great mix. So for those who are willing to speak on behalf of the iwi, perhaps that's something to consider. You can have two different types.
Yeah.
You know, and we're down with gender parity at te iwi.
Yeah.
Because ko rangi ko papa, great to have a more well-rounded view of that iwi. And as it's been mentioned lately as kura haupo te waka, kaore a rika rika ngā tāngata. Hoi no, ka waiho tērā ki a koutou. These are parts of the motu that I'm not too familiar with. Yeah. So I'm really into it, even like all the taranaki, the taranaki iwi. Actually, yeah, most of the iwi south of the Bombays, to be honest. So it's great. I get to have, we get to have like an exploration of our own whenua via the Māori lens and through the voices of other iwi.
Yeah, that is so true.
Yeah. So we're all very lucky. Tātou katoa ko ngā taringa no tātou te māngari. The next one I took a liking to was EP 228, and it was Kahungunu ki Wairarapa. Very interesting for me because this is recent history in terms of te hunukutanga o Kahungunu ki Wairarapa hoeno kei roto rā i tērā puninga. And so Whatahoro Fox joins us for this episode, and this is the small grab that I took out. Whakarongo mai.
E whakaro ana hau mō te kōrero orokohanga me ki, te kōrero taunaha, tapatapa mō te moana, mō tō mātou moana, ko Wairarapa, nā haunui ana nāia tēnei kōrero, ka kia ke kararapa ngā kanohi. Ko Wairarapa, I had a little laugh at that, kararapa ngā kanohi, because the short version of the story, he plonked himself down on the hill and was having a bit of a tangi, and I thought it was a bit funny. Instead of saying, ka heke a roimata, ka waiwai ngā kamo, he said, kararapa ngā kanohi. Oh, I didn't have a tear. I didn't shed a tear. I didn't have a cry, but my eyes glistened. Oh, that's a little bit of a tough guy move.
Yeah, just like those onion stories.
Yeah. My eyes are sweating.
That's a cool one.
Yeah, but then that's where the name for our moana came from.
Kia ora.
Wairarapa, because his eyes were glistening when he was looking at it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I thought that was mean.
Yeah, that's so
That's
cool.
so fresh. I thought that was mean. Yeah, Wairarapa. Oh no, I think that was so cool to learn that, and yeah, kararapa ngā kanohi.
Kararapa ngā kanohi.
Yeah, and to hear that as well as it's funny. It sounds like one of those Dad, how did you and Mum meet? Like kararapa aku kanohi. I taku ki te Ngāti Aia.
You've used those, haven't you? No, that's cool. And I liked how you can use the word kanohi, which is typically face.
Yeah.
To refer to
The
my
eyes. Yeah. So I don't know if that was the kaumātua that used that or that was the original account. But yeah, hearing the use of kanohi, that's quite an old use. Actually, it's still used in te taitokera. You get told, kanohi is your eyes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Tāpou, he says he uses kanohi.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's a bit of an older use.
Yeah.
Yeah, or for what of a better understanding. Yeah. So that was another part of the Wairarapa account that I liked was learning the reason of the place names, Mm-hmm. That's what you get in all the iwi o te wiki, the story behind it.
Yeah, love hearing the stories of place names.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of any names.
And like, if they're like more entertaining or a bit humorous, like, kararapa oku kanohi, you're like,
more likely to remember it.
Yeah. Always going to remember it. Yeah, and I just want to go to the second part I grabbed, and then we'll quickly listen to that one.
E tai, he tika rā te kōrero ko te Wairarapa, tō moana. Koe a tonu tētahi o ngā kanohi o te ika a Māui? Koe rā tētahi o a koutou kōrero?
Ko tētahi anō ingoa mō tō mātou kāinga ko te karu o te ika.
Kia ora.
Oh, wow.
So cool, eh?
Yeah. Te karu o te ika.
Aye.
Cool.
So technically we would be within the region of te upoko o te ika because the karu is on the upoko, see?
Yeah. Yes.
Kia ora, yeah, and I haven't flown down to Pōneke in a while, but when I do, if we take that flight path, usually over the Tararua, Ruahine, and then you'll see Wairarapa ki tētahi taha, ana ko te whanganui ātara ki tētahi taha, and ka kite I te anō nei he karu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so when I was schooling, I did a bit of schooling in Wellington in Ngā Mokopuna, and one of the kōrero there was he haui puta mai te waha o te ika. Wellington was so windy because the ika huffing and puffing or whatever. So that put the picture in my head that the Wellington Harbour was a waha. It's a bit of a drive to get from Wairarapa to Wellington, but if you look at it geographically, it's just over one hill.
The Rimutaka.
Yeah, Rimutaka. If you're in Wainui o Mata, the hill ranges above you, just over that is Wairarapa Moana.
Yeah.
We're always ending on Erica going, che, or,
yeah. I like, you know how you said before that these iwi o te wiki kind of like take us on a journey around the motu through another iwi's lens. He hono ahau ki te titiro ki Google Maps.
Ai. He hono tō titiro ki...
I te wā e kōrero ana ngā kai kōrero.
Well, I was just doing it. I was like, where's the eye? Where's the eye? Looking at Wairarapa, te roto Wairarapa.
Yeah, I'm always in every single episode looking while they're describing their boundaries and
absolutely, yeah.
You know, places. I'm always on Google Maps going, oh, that's what they're talking about. Oh, that's that place.
Yeah, man. Because what that reminds me of is te kōrero mō ngake me whātaitai.
Yeah.
Te tuhinga Ben Ngaia.
Yeah.
You know, that we promoted in one of our Once Upon a Timer.
The manu was up, I remember, in the upper hut ways, and I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah, and how the taniwha formed the current geographics of that area.
Yeah.
Tūpoko o te ika, and how big the karu was, and how they stayed within the karu of the ika and all that. So you can see it creates a great depiction of our geographics and the amount of kōrero around te upoko o te ika Māui around those areas. E te iwi, you'll notice, or if you're lucky enough to hear kōrero specifically about te ika a Māui from the perspective of people living on the head of the fish. I think that's where a lot of their kōrero is. So now that was another great one about that area, Wairarapa, and then understanding the Ruahine ridges.
Yeah.
Just how like it's almost like you could, you know, like the brow and just over there is Wainui Mata.
Yeah.
I never saw it like that. I just think, these are these great hills.
Oh, they're pretty beastie hills.
They're beastie.
And also when he was talking, I was like, realised how vast the Wairarapa area is.
It's massive.
Because not long before that episode, I had been down to the Wairarapa area, but I was way out on the edges at Riversdale Beach. And then most of the places he was talking about were further inland.
Yeah.
And more near Lake Wairarapa.
Yeah. And it's not by design that Rangitāne they sort of rub shoulders, in those regions. How he talks from Rangitāne started in Heretaunga and then coming down to Tamaki Nui Arua, Dannyverk and all those areas. So it's quite the neighbouring type of iwi proximity.
Yeah.
So no, that was a cool one. What were your favourite bits that you got out?
Well, I was going to choose Rangitāne as well, but Snow had already
great minds.
beat me to the punch.
Great minds.
So another one that we have prepared for you is going way, 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 way back into the archives.
Way back.
Yeah, Hoki Whakamuri. Ki te episode... Wow.
What?
Episode 46.
46? I remember episode 46.
Only 210-ish episodes ago.
Pre-COVID, we never had masks, you know, and we used to do these things like hongi and hariru, you know.
Oh, my God, I remember those times.
Yes, good times, good times. People these days.
They'll never know.
Good gad.
Well, anyway.
It
was episode 46 and we spoke to the lovely Te Kerera, or Kila. And,
kia ora.
About her iwi Tūwharetoa.
Ko tā tātai ki waha i tēnei wiki kei a koe Kila. Tata te kianga rānei.
Ai, ko te kianga o te wiki. Sorry, it's English, ne? So the phrase of the week, tika tera? Aiua, aihau, ai marangai. It is quite a prominent saying in Ngāti Tūwharetoa. It's usually mentioned whenever our beautiful female mountain Pihanga, which is in the Mātāpuna on the southern side of Lake Taupo, it is usually mentioned alongside her. So you would usually say, Pihanga, aiua, aihau, ai marangai, which basically means that she is multifaceted, but she also bears a lot of the wind, the rain, and the hail. And you liken it to a woman that you can either use it as, I would say, my mother actually is a woman who is like Pihanga, aiua, aihau, ai marangai, and my father often uses that term to describe her because she is a woman that can bear all of that, and that can also represent aiua, aihau, ai marangai, meaning that she can be fierce like the wind and strong like the hail, like te rā momoahua. So that kind of wairua to it. Ai.
Tēnā koe.
Yep, I know women like that.
Me too.
Yeah.
Gather up close, everybody.
Oh, and I just thought that was such a beautiful description.
That is.
Description and depiction.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, could so imagine the actual maunga when she was describing it. And I feel like that could be applied to nearly everybody though, hey, that saying.
Yeah. But, you know, in terms of a woman, so it's been a few moons and I feel I've matured a bit more in understanding my female counterparts. No. Ai ua, ai hau, ai marangai is sort of like the grace of a woman, but also the fierceness at the same time, I reckon.
Yeah.
Like you look at the beauty of Pihanga. Was it Pihanga?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pihanga.
So I get mixed up with Puhanga Tohora, which is a maunga from the north. But
Yes, I know that one.
Yeah. So ai ua, ai hau, ai marangai is like, it's a beautiful maunga.
Yeah.
However, treat it with respect.
Yeah.
Lest you be, you know, the victim to, you know, its climate, its slopes.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, like, I think it's like all forces of nature, they're beautiful to behold, but treat it with respect.
Yeah.
Lest you, you know, be at the peril of its conditions or its climate, you know, something like that. That's so to, you know, the correlation I think is, you know, respect your wahine. Respect wahine.
Yeah.
Respect your partner, your mother, your sister, all that. Be ready to bear the brunt of their rage.
Their force.
Their force. Yeah.
But it's also was a good indication of the climate down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I was in Tūrangi recently and, yeah, one day was nice and fine and, you know, kareheraru, and the next day was completely different.
Completely different. Absolutely. And it's such a beautiful landscape. And I always admire most all iwi. But Tūwharetoa, they're just different because you've got a different landscape. You've got the kahui maunga surrounding the areas. And I've always likened them to... Now, here's me using the Europe thing again in terms of the geographics of the iwi and how they have a lot of neighbouring iwi. And they've become sort of like, I don't know, a superpower amongst them. And, of course, you know, they've te ariki, te hiuhiu, te whareariki, te hiuhiu.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've always admired the way they do things. And it's cool to have, I think Kila was she wasn't our first, but one of the few female kaikōrero for her iwi.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Yeah. Which is really cool.
Cool to have a female voice.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And she's, has such a good way of explaining things. I actually really enjoyed that whole episode.
Yeah. What's cute about, here's me using cute, was ko tana ki, it's in English, eh?
Yeah.
And so our phrase, tika tera, because, you know, i whakatupiri a tēnei whānau ki te reo Māori, you know, they are probably the epitome and ideal of of wanting to be brought up in an ao Māori upbringing. Yeah.
And it's like their whole wider whānau.
Yeah. Not just a nucleus whānau, but an entire whānau.
Yeah.
So mihi ana kia koutou katoa te whānau haitana, e mihi nui ake ana kia koutou.
Haitana me winitana.
Haitana winitana, koutou katoa nei o Tūwharetoa. Nō reira, mihi ana. Nō reira, I think that's all we have for today, neha.
Ai.
Yeah. So, you know, go back to all those episodes about iwi o te wiki. A great resource.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful way to see or hear the country, or hear Aotearoa, me ngā iwi o Aotearoa. And if you think we haven't talked about an iwi yet, get a hold of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like really looking forward to the day when we can go back over.
Yeah.
Part 2
Yeah.
of iwi.
There could be part 2 of iwi. And koutou o Wharekauri, Chatham Islands.
Yeah.
Karanga mai.
Karanga mai.
Karanga mai.
Yeah, we wanna come down.
Karanga
there.
mai, yeah.
We want to come do your episode in person.
Absolutely. No, I think it's important we go to Te Wharekauri. I'd like to do a lot of one for my own interests, some myth busting.
Myth busting, yes.
Some myth busting. And, you know, I think they, reading about Moriori, they want to myth bust as well.
Yeah.
So we'll leave that out there, put that to the metaverse,
We
universe.
will, what is it called? When you think it into fruition.
Yeah. Think it, speak it, do it.
Oh, you sound like the Mahuru Māori phrase.
Oh, yeah. Mahuru Māori. That's a good segue. See, we never leave things unplanned. So, e kainamu mai nei ko Mahuru Māori. Rua mano, rua te kau mā rua. And this is an invitation for you to have a go and participate in Mahuru Māori e te iwi for all levels of te reo Māori. All levels of te reo Māori. And kia maumahara tātou, hei tēnei tau, ka timata a mahuru, a maramataka Māori nei,
Yeah.
hei te rua te kau mā whetu o akuhata.
Oh,
So,
that's like real soon.
that's like real soon. So if you're listening to it on the release date, Friday, it's tomorrow.
Ai, a popo.
Hei a popo. So, hei a popo e te iwi.
Yeah.
Kia horo mai. Go to mahurumaori.com for more information and downloadable resources. Everyone likes some free stuff.
Yeah, everyone likes a rauemi.
Everyone likes some rauemi.
Yeah.
Ai, nō reira. Ai, kia huri ki tā tātou waiata mō tēnei wiki. Nā
Ka pai.
reo takiwā dan tēnei waiata ko Hinerau ka tauri te ingoa.
Oh.
Whakarongo mai.
E taku iti kahurangi Taku tamahine puro tukwe Kwa putamai kwe Ki te ao turo ane No mai haira mai Takiri mai ko te wā, I runga I o mawai Karanga paturi, tangai ngai ki taua hoa tuhi mo, tangai ngai ki te kiri, matai tai mau.
Not only does the man have pipes, the
They've
man
got some
can
good,
pick.
yeah, guitar
Yeah.
picking stuff going
Quite
on.
the
in
man,
there.
my whanaunga.
Oh.
Te reo taki
Real
well done.
whanaunga or, you know, a whanaunga?
Oh, he hono taku ki ake, he whanaunga mena no te taitoke rau. No reira, ai, he whanaunga. Ai, no reira, mihi ana kia koe e te tuakana, mō I whakai mai kia whakatairanga nei I o waiata, hei kina ki hoki nei ngā puni ngā taringa. No reira, mihi ana, e mihi tonu ana kia koe. O te rā kia koutou, ngā kai waiata. So we want to acknowledge all our kai waiata who give us permission to use their music to embellish, to sign off on our episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great partnership. Kamatu, ko te nuinga o te wā, ko te whakaaro Māori, ko te tono Māori. Nā reira, koera hoki te kirimana Māori, because your kupu is your mana. Mihi ana kia koutou. Ai, and yeah, anything from you, Tuahine?
No.
Yeah, gonna do Mahuri Māori, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to sing happy birthday in te reo Māori.
Yes, yep.
Yep.
I actually saw this pretty funny video on Facebook the other day. This whānau that I know had a whānau birthday going on at a restaurant, and the restaurant people bought the pre-arranged cake out and started singing happy birthday in te reo Pākehā. But this was a whānau Māori, and they were just sort of like started singing over top of the restaurant people, and we're like... Quite a funny video, actually.
We've got this thing, and I think it happened at our kids' kura, is that you sing Hari Huri Tau, and it's real slow. It just goes Hari Huri Tau kia koe, and it goes, you know, in that swinging type, and then it goes Hari Huri Tau e hoa or whoever, Hari Huri Tau kia koe, and you get into the hype remix, and it goes hey 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 ra whānau kia koe, hey whānau kia, hey ra whānau kia ko wai, ra whānau kia koe. Yeah, so do that. That's really cool. You can smash plates and whatever. Nō reira e teiwi, koe nā te kupu whakamutinga mō tēnei puninga. Kia mautonu mai ki tā tātou kaupapa a Mahuru Māori. Hei a pōpō, hei tēnei mahuru. Kamatu, kia mōhio mai koutou, ko te nuinga o ngā puninga ka puta mai I mahuru, ko te reo Māori, te kai nui I roto I ngā puninga taringa. So, throughout Mahuru Māori, where there's a lot of more real use. Now, it's not look out, but it's actually be prepared to enjoy some good reo being used. Well, from Paraone anyway, not for me. Aye.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we can always count on Paraone.
Yeah, and our kai kōrero that come in. Hoi no e te iwi, ka nui tērā, ngā manaakitanga a te runga rawa, te wāhi ngaro ki runga I tēnei tātou. E mihi ana kia koutou katoa. Nō reira e te iwi, ngā manaakitanga a te wāhi ngaro ki runga I tēnei tātou. Kia mahuru tō rā, kia mahuru tō mahuru Māori. Hei kona mai rā.
Ai, kia mahuru te haere, hei kona!
Bit whakaronga pi kari kari. Gather up close everybody buddy. Taringa, taringa, taringa. Yeah, tahuri mai ki yo. Whakarongo ki te tangi a te kori mako. Kōrero flowing out the hook of force. Kaupapa relevant, kaupapa out of bounds. Kaupapa exigent, kaupapa paramount. Nā kona whakapiri mai ki te kaupapa tino whakahira hira. Whakarongo pi kari kari mai. Hare hare mai, o taringa hare hare mai. We gotta gather up close everybody. Gather up close everybody. Kani kani move that body. Kani kani move that body.
Taringa, he mea tuku nā te wānanga o Aotearoa. Nā te māngai pāho me irirangi te motu I tautoko. To listen to more episodes, search for us on your podcast app and subscribe, or follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Taringa, whakarongo mai.